Honorable Jeffrey Wank presiding. You may be seated. Prosecution, you may begin with your opening.
Live life to the fullest. This is a quote heard and said very often. Unfortunately, Robin Rowdy, a 23-year-old victim, cannot live life, period. Evidence presented to you today will show that the defendant, Nicholas Worms, murdered Mr. Rowdy. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am Dean Pelman, a Beach City attorney who is standing before you today with the evidence to prove a guilty man guilty. On the day of April 15th, 2009, Robin Rowdy was murdered in the parking lot of the Beach County Courthouse. One of the prosecution witnesses that will be called to the stand before you, Ms. Thelma Ratson, a longtime neighbor of Robin Rowdy, will testify that Mr. Worms actually began confrontation with the victim. Furthermore, she will clarify that Nicholas Worms' life was not at risk, but rather Robin Rowdy was the one in danger. You will also hear the testimony of Officer Early Justice. Mrs. Justice, an experienced officer, will further prove that Mr. Worms actually was the one in danger. Mr. Worms was at no point in danger. On the contrary, Mr. Worms created a heated and dangerous situation when he pulled out the firearm and pulled the trigger for the first time. Many adults wish and dream for a second chance to relive their 20s. It's the prime of your life, the most fun you'll ever have, the time where you experience everything for the first time, the period in which you enter the real world. Subsequently, evidence shown today will brief you on the fact that Robin Rowdy won't be able to live his 20s for even once because Mr. Worms committed a crime killing Robin Rowdy. They do say there comes a time that everyone must die, but dying before you get to live, that is unreasonable in any way, shape, or form. At the conclusion of this trial, the prosecution will have proven the guilt of the defendant beyond to the exclusion of reasonable doubt. The defendant is guilty of his charge. Thank you.
Thank you, Counselor. Defendant, defense, opening.
Yes, Your Honor. May it please the Court. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.